Alright, welcome back to Challenge 2 of the Vanquish Let's Play. Challenge 1 was comparatively a cakewalk. Challenge 2 really isn't that much harder, but it has a few gimmicks that make it pretty distinct from the first one. The first wave that you have to face is a couple of packs of Gorgies. There are two mounted turrets at either end of the arena, one here towards the back and the right, and another one towards the front and middle. It's pretty common sense. Take out the turrets quickly, take out the Gorgies as they present themselves. But there are also 6 snipers positioned throughout the arena. The snipers have never been particularly dangerous in the game, they've just been really annoying. There's no sniper rifles available around here, so you're going to have to use the assault rifle to take them out. Not really too difficult. Similar to the first mission, you've also got a couple of Marines running around to occasionally distract fire, which is very useful. It's always nice to have a bullet sponge around. The next wave won't appear until the snipers are dealt with, which is something of a relief. It'd be really pesky if you had to keep on having enemies spawn in while they were still there. The second group of enemies is going to be a couple of MOAs, similar to the first one. So just like normal, kill the dudes on the back of one, then you can use their weapons against them. There's also a Romanov that pops in the middle. Obviously a priority target. Get him dead as quickly as you can. I'm not certain. I think most of the Gorgies, if not all of them, are the Gorgie USRs, which are the bronze ones that are slightly tougher. There will be a lot of those appearing in this round. I wouldn't mind them so much, but they just take so long to kill. If you are patient enough to go for headshots, they go down fairly quickly, but in a heated firefight, it's really annoying to have to pause and deal with one. They're like cockroaches, really. It's especially annoying when a point blank shotgun blast doesn't take care of them. Yeah, last one, might as well use up a punch on him. I'll have just enough time to cool down before the next guys get too heavy. The next round's pretty fun. We're fighting a couple of view hounds and some A2 spheres. Something you might have noticed is that in this challenge there have been a lot of upgrade drops. This is what makes challenge 2 unique compared to the other ones, is that there are a lots of upgrades. Whenever you upgrade a gun, as you might have noticed before in the Let's Play, it replenishes all the ammo as well, so whatever your favorite gun of choice, in this case the LFE, which absolutely wrecks everything here, every time you pick up an upgrade you get full ammo for it, so use them kind of sparingly and grab one whenever you're running low. You don't really need to conserve too much, there's plenty of them about. One interesting thing about the view hounds: while they are in the air, they are far more vulnerable than when they're on the ground. If they're on the ground, they have a significantly more health, but in the air, they're extremely fragile. In fact, one way to quickly dispatch a group of airborne view hounds is an EMP grenade. If they're within its radius, they will just instantly explode. Round 4 consists of a couple of Romanovs and a few Gorgies, but there's also a transport flying around. If you are a better player than me, you'll be able to take out the transport before it drops its troops. And again, with the Romanov Fs, just go for their, fuel tanks on the back, and they'll go down pretty easily. And here you can see that I was just too late to deal with the transport. If I'd killed the pilot earlier, then he wouldn't have been able to drop these guys off. So now I have to waste time killing them. If you're actually going for a low timed run, then yeah, you'll definitely want to kill the transport as an early priority target. I'm just not that good. Upgrade managed to hop itself up on a ledge there, but still easy to grab. And as usual, the heavy machine gun is my weapon of choice for most enemies. I found that the assault rifle is actually a little bit better in dealing with these guys, as you can get consistent headshots with it, and they'll go down much faster that way. But you have to be willing to try and get the headshots first. And I'm impatient, so... Also annoying when I go into ARS mode and the enemy is right behind me, so I have to waste time turning. I almost bit it right there. I dodged just in time to avoid his sword swing. A quick backhand, and there should only be one enemy left on the screen.
Get out of the way!
Now, before the final wave, you want to get to the turret over here. You notice I've left it until the final round. Final round consists of a Bia. But if you're mounted on the turret, you can just tear him to shreds before he can do too much. There's also a couple more gorgy USRs scattered around. But they're really not too much of a threat. Like most things in the game, the only time you're really in danger of dying is combined threats from several enemies at once. If you're only surrounded by one type of enemy, you're usually pretty safe. It's the combinations of multiple sources of damage at one time that are really dangerous. And now all that's left to do is just mop these guys up and we'll be done. Would have finished him, but I ran out of ammo. Luckily, there's an extra shotgun lying over there. A few more grenades over here, too. I really do love the LFE gun's punch. Just that nice haymaker. I don't really have the stats to confirm, but I think it's one of the more heavily damaging melee attacks. I know the melee attacks deal different amounts of damage. For example, the drop kick from the heavy machine gun is not particularly strong, but it will launch enemies away. But the haymaker seems to really fuck things up. Anyway, challenge is done, and I hope you guys will join me for the next one. Thanks for watching.